Hi, this is Karen Van Wert with part 6 of Bells in the Band. In this section, we're going to focus on mapping assignments. We've had an opportunity to watch examples of each of the treatments I apply when I create bell tree parts. And although there are times when I apply the same treatment throughout the piece, more often various treatments are combined. In this video, we're going to look at how we can map the treatments to the anatomy that we created during our score study. Using the example of Power of the Cross, I'm going to map the partner tune Hamburg, or When I Survey the Wondrous Cross, to the introduction and to the tag. The Power of the Cross is familiar to the congregation, and we have good vocal leadership who do not need a lot of support for the verses. I'm going to keep it simple, and from the lead sheet I'm going to add the bass on beat 1 of each measure or when the chord changes. The chorus is an easy melody that is repetitive, lending itself as an option for the bell tree. On the chorus, I'm going to play the melody line. When we combine all of this together, it looks something like this. Here we see that we don't have every element of the anatomy, and we don't use every treatment. I would notate this by writing out the structure and what treatment I apply to each part. Notice I decided to opt out on the third verse and the chorus to give me time to focus on the upcoming key change for verse 4. I have created this type of notation for each piece I've played, allowing me to share what I have done with other ringers. And now let's watch it in video form.
To see the dawn.
As I watch this video, I notice it is one of my earlier experiences, and I've learned a few lessons since then. First of all, you don't need to damp as much as you think you do. I rarely damp my bells. You can hear the bells because they are right in front of you, but the congregation can't hear it, so just let it go. Secondly, although this was a rehearsal, I did not stay engaged when I opted out of verse 3 and the chorus. Part of this was because I didn't have the words on the screen during rehearsal. I've learned to have the words in my score so I can stay engaged and not be looking up at the screen. I encourage you to do similar mapping that I have done so that you can share your score studies with other ringers. In the last segment of Bells in the Band, we're going to talk about some tips and tricks, some resources, and how to get started, how to break into the band.